What's up YouTube? So today it's a different stream. Happy Sunday. First of all, we are hosting our online branding masterclass. So we've just made this stream an incentive for you guys to listen in, but the ones that got registrations are on Zoom and they're actually being able to see real-time slides. So if you missed the registration, it's on you, but guess what? You can just listen in the call. I'm with Junior Koza over here. He's also gonna be training.
100%. So yeah, guys, this is Coach Junior, by the way. I'm on Coach Nina's live stream, but we've been collaborating together. So this is where you guys get to see the behind the scenes of what we really are about. Yes, we are known as just fitness coaches and all of that, but we are literally running multiple businesses. And take some time to take notes. We've got a board here where we'll be doing a presentation of literally how we became what we call virtual millionaires. So this conference is actually called the Virtual Millionaires Secrets Blueprint. So those are the things that we'll be discussing now. And I'm just switching onto the Zoom call, and you guys have fun. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the like button, and hope you guys enjoy it.
Great. Plug in on the phone first. If you open Zoom here, it's gonna break what I'm playing. So let's wait for it to stop. Make sure you like and subscribe while you're learning. Take notes. If you're catching this later, you are at the right place at the right time. Make sure you are learning. I'm going to be checking the chat box during the stream because Mr. JK here, Mr. Junior Koza, is going to be the first speaker. Listen in, guys. This is my mentor, who I am, who you know today. The real fuel behind Coach Nina, the brand, is this mentor in many other aspects. So the nice thing is that we complement each other in business and in real life, and you can draw inspiration from that. So like and subscribe if you are learning, and for those of you that registered, go check your Zoom link, check your spam, so that you can see the slides of this meeting on the Zoom call, because the people on Zoom are actually be able to see real-time slides. If you are on YouTube, you can just listen in. All right, y'all. I am excited. So we just started the call now, just playing a short video for everyone. There's participants already joining. Join here on your phone. I just want to see how many people are already on the Zoom call. It's exciting. We had over 360 people that registered, like to secure their spots. So over 360 people. Do you have the link? Go to your email. Over 360 people on the Zoom that registered. I don't know how many are showing up. However, we are excited. The key is, even if one life gets touched, one life changes, and could be you also on the stream, whether you're watching now or later, how to build your personal brand, how to also build yourself, because your personal brand is you. It still involves your personal growth and who you become as a person. So that's one of the things you're going to be learning. Everybody has a personal brand. You just have to become aware. What is actually my personal brand? What am I known for? Okay, so I don't want to take it all away because you guys are going to hear me do my training. Just stay tuned, go grab your snacks, focus, drink your water, have your notebook ready, because now you're going to hear Coach Nina in business mode.
We don't give them an allowance. I don't think any kid should be given an allowance. Interesting. Why not? They want money.
Okay,
They become
we
an
already
employee
have
of the company.
37 people on the
They
call.
work for the company. We give them a series of things to do.
5 minutes in, just waiting for the audio
We
to
pay
end.
them once a year.
People
We give them a big check
already
at the
joined
beginning
the
of the
call.
year. That money goes into Cardone Capital. Wow. And they live off the distributions. Come on.
Excited. I
Sometimes
don't
they'll
want
get
to
a
take too
bonus for
much
doing extra
'cause
stuff. But they don't get the money.
y'all gotta
They never
get the real
It's
training.
invested. And they get that money is invested, they get the distributions.
guys, I'm
They will
already
create wealth over the next 10
getting my
years.
dress on now.
But it'll be their own.
Y'all are catching the
It's
behind
not
the
something I
scene.
get.
Gonna
If you could
get
only
going.
teach your kids 3 lessons about money, what would those lessons be?
Get rid of it.
People. Number one, meet people. No one's a stranger.
Yep. I know this is not what you guys are used to. You're looking at the thumbnail. You are seeing a lady in a beautiful dress, but don't worry, she'll be here soon. as we are about to start our presentation. Let me just make sure we've got everything in here. Those of you guys on YouTube, I hope you guys are taking notes. Where are you watching from? Where are you watching from?
You gotta wait tables. And you quit already.
Let me know. Let us know, y'all. Where are y'all
How many people are in debt
watching
in
from?
America?
Has I showed you now?
40%.
Yeah, showing already.
Make $1 million.
It's been.
They live above their investments, not their means.
Oh, just shift.
How can we shift the relationship to money that we have so we can have a better
Today we'll be talking about money and how you'll be able to change your life working from home.
Sick.
I'm going to switch it off here. Audio. After.
Today, I'm gonna grow into who I
So
should
you
be.
open the Zoom after this stops.
Okay.
from where you came from and all these things.
And when you disconnect audio immediately after it stops playing.
Messed up forever. You know, instead I became this guy. And I mean, I'm grateful. And I don't know that I had any breaks. I don't, when people say, oh, you had luck, I'm like, grinding. Right. I've been grinding.
Welcome, y'all.
And I'm proud of it, right? But I wanted to turn into something more than money. I'm going to feel good about a lot of places I go to and a lot of people I meet. Because I made more contributions than I did. I gave more than I took.
I gave more than I took. All right. It is time for us to turn on into business mode. I'm gonna switch it up.
Can I mute yourself here? You going to be talking here? Mute yourself on the laptop. Oh, let me make you host. Who are you? Junior host.
I just reclaimed. I'm iPhone.
So is your audio going to be on the laptop?
Hey?
You're just showing here that your audio is on the laptop.
Yeah. Awesome. Can you guys hear me? Just give me a thumbs up. All of you guys have your videos off, so it's going to become awkward when I do not see who is going to be learning and watching. Guys, welcome to our first ever free online event. Our first free online event. Right, thanks Coach LB24. We've got Bugsy Bunny, the couple there together. Shout out to you guys. Thank you for showing your videos. Thank you for showing your videos. Thank you, Jessica. Thank you, Jessica. Yeah, guys, we sent you guys emails. I'm sure some of you guys, when you registered, you probably didn't notice that as soon as you registered, the link to the call was sent actually via spam. So maybe that's why you didn't actually notice that you registered for the call. We had over 400 people registering for the call. So I'm sure you guys maybe noticed that maybe an hour ago or a couple of hours ago, you received the emails. Maybe like, what's this email about? Then you're like, oh, yes.
Pin your phone. So
All right. Let me pin my video so that you guys will be able to. Great. Let me record the call as well.
Recording in progress.
Great. 42 of us on the call. Which country are you guys in right now? Where are you watching from? Just put in the chat box. Let's see how many different countries are on the call today. Put in the chat box. Put in the chat box. Okay, we got SA, we got Namibia, South Africa, Namibia. SA, United Kingdom. Great. All right. California. All right, SA. So this is a global webinar. Canada, okay, Botswana, South Africa. Great. USA, Austin, Buxton. Okay, great. So I'm already assuming most of you guys that are in Canada, Europe, you definitely saw the invitation to this masterclass through Coach Nina, because she's the person that's been dominating in the social media industry. And obviously, those of you guys that are watching the stream on YouTube, you won't have access to the slides that we've prepared for the people that are on the live stream. But I don't want to waste any more time, and I wanted to actually welcome you guys to today's webinar, where we'll be basically giving you guys what we call as a free masterclass on how we actually, there's basically 4 types of millionaires, and we're only going to cover about 2 of them, and then we're also going to get into the expertise of social media, building business, and the 5 industrial revolutions where we are currently in, because the world is changing right now, and this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for you to be able to basically get yourself set up and pivot and get ready for this next economic expansion. Things might be tough for you right now. Those of you guys that are maybe going through tough times, maybe it has led you to this call today, so that maybe you can then start getting yourself set up. So let me not waste any more time, and I want to share my slides with you guys so that we can get into the crux of things. I just need communication from you guys if you can see the slides. Can you see? Yes, we can. Thanks, Coach LB. I will be taking it to the first slide, and we're gonna start it from the beginning. All right, so here's the slide where it says, welcome to the Virtual Millionaire Secret, hosted by the co-founders of the Holistic Health Blueprint. I am your co-host, Junior Koza, and I've got Coach Nina, and she's just letting me go through my presentation. Now, guys, please take notes. This is extremely important. If there's anything that where you hear a nugget, don't just be caught in the emotion of just listening. Write it down, because sometimes the things that you write down are going to be things that you're going to realize later on that maybe have a significant change in your life, right? But let's just start with the fact that the mindset of wealth, I've made people actually get comfortable with speaking about money, right? Because this is actually something that all of us should start getting used to communicating. Why? Because money is a language, and it is something that you are always going to have to communicate, either when it comes to you taking care of yourself, when it comes to you getting a house, a car, going to school, starting a family, starting investments, working into retirement, traveling, all of these things, right? So obviously we've been taught to not really speak about money, where obviously not that money means everything, but everything does need money. So that's why it's very important that we need to speak about it now, because there's always delayed consequences in the things that we do and don't do, right? So the nice thing about teaching people how to basically get to where they want to be, it's a matter of, maybe you are like me when you were born. You actually looked at other people that have their lives that seem to be sorted out on the outside, and then you start having those inner conversations with yourself, where you start asking yourself, like, why isn't my life like this? Why are we struggling and all of that? But I've obviously grown over time to be grateful for where I started, because when you are born with nothing, it's now putting you in a situation where no matter what circumstances you're in right now, you might be in debt, you might have a low income, you might be unemployed, whatever it is. This call is just to put you in the alignment of, you have to start where you are. Meaning that I'm not saying you're going to have to start with money. No, you're starting with what God gave all of us. I'm not getting into spirituality here, but what I'm saying is that our creator, whoever created us, gave us all a mind. So this is why the mindset of wealth is what I'm going to be speaking about, where when you want to earn an income, guys, you don't get rich by selling, you get rich by solving, right? So the bigger the problems, the bigger the opportunity for you to earn an income. So you need to build a reputation that people trust you before you actually tell them about anything. So today's call, obviously right now, we're giving you value for money. Everything is free. But any of you guys, I'm just going to be transparent with you. You will have an opportunity to join any of the offers that we are going to give you guys. But this is just to make sure that whether you are joining or not, you still get the value for money. So I just wanted to get that out the way so that you already know that now you're going to get everything for free. And at the end, you then decide what you want to do with it. Let me go to the next slide. Guys, we've had 5 industrial revolutions where basically the first industrial revolution started in the 1700s, where this is actually where the first generation of generational wealth or machinery was created. This era featured early factories with large numbers of workers operating mechanized equipment, engines, and the emphasis of manufacturing and mass labor and crowded places. And this shift obviously started in the 1700s. So this was the first industrial revolution. The second industrial revolution actually happened about 100 years later in the 1800s, the late 1800s, which is the second industrial revolution, where heavy industry machinery like power plants, large manufacturing lines, and automobiles were in their beginning phase, where the working environments shifted towards large-scale industry production and corporate factories and mass employment. So this is where jobs then started coming into the industry. Then we had the third industrial revolution, where this happened obviously from the mid 1960s to the 2000s. This is the third industrial revolution, where manufacturing and digital tech environments were now created, where the computer then started and the assembly of data operating systems and monitoring programs and machinery rather than physical labor. So this was the industrial revolution, where this industry started disrupting the industrial revolution before with the automobiles, where now they're starting to automate some of the hard labor jobs that happened. Then obviously in more recent times, I'm sure all of you guys that are on the call, you were born around about this times. Well, I'm a millennial. I was born in the early 90s. But the fourth industrial revolution actually started in 2010, where this era was about humans working with advanced machines, robots, and just the initial phase of AI industry, the visual reflection of more automated environment where people and intervene programs or collaborate with smart systems rather than purely doing repetitive work. And lastly, the new era that we are all in, which is the emerging fifth industrial revolution, where right now it's a matter of positioning. This is actually where now we've got human-centric technology, sustainable collaboration between people and intelligence systems, right? Personalized and creative work. And it's less about massive industry lines and more about integrated ecosystems where humans play a strategic and creative and ethical roles alongside technology. So this is where you guys should take a screenshot. We are heading into a industry now where we're heading into self-driving cars. They're creating humanoids. And this is where a lot of jobs are going to start getting created or replaced. But the most important thing is that you must understand is that AI is here to create the next wave of economic growth. But for every action, there's a reaction, right? Where it's always important for you as a human being to be updating your skills and not fall behind with the people that are not learning about where the world is going. All the tech companies are getting involved in AI, and we wanted to give you guys just a little bit of this pre-knowledge heading into 2026. And let me just give you a visual presentation, or let me just say, look, let me take it back to the first industrial revolution. Who were the first people to earn or start making money during this time? So this is the wealth builders of the first industrial revolution. Obviously, you guys know the Rothschilds family and the Richard Arkwright family. I don't know about them, but their wealth was about iron, coal, and steam power trains, basically. Then the Industrial Revolution came again, and this is where Rockefeller came in, the richest man of the second industrial revolution, Carnegie and JP Morgan and Henry Ford, who created the Ford Company. And the wealth of this era was oil, steel, automobiles, railroads, and banking. The The third industrial revolution, this is the birth of Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, Larry Ellison, and Jeff Bezos, where it is computers, software, telecoms, and e-commerce, right? And then obviously now, where we are in the industrial revolution number 4, robotics, AI, and biotechnology and 3D printing. The wealth builders are Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Mark Zuckerberg, and Jensen Huang, the owner of NVIDIA, the AI company. And then now, obviously, the 5th industrial revolution at its beginning phase, where we all are right now, right? Where this is where we've got Sam Walton, the first person to design Web3, and sustainable tech founders, the investors like Elon Musk, etc. Guys, currently right now, whoever's going to be the leader in AI is going to amass the most wealth in the next few couple of years. It is so important that you guys start learning and playing around with information or artificial technology or artificial intelligence. It's extremely important. Now, I just wanted to let you know that, guys, the world keeps on changing and changing, and every industrial revolution becomes shorter and shorter. The first industrial revolution lasted 150 years, the other one 100 years, then 60 years, then 40 years, and then now this one, where it could be the next 10 years for creating wealth. Now, obviously, when it then comes to earning an income, when it comes to positioning, guys, I know when I grew up, I've always wanted to be a business person, but my parents always told me that, you know how our parents told us the only way to make money is to go to school, get good grades, get a good job, so that you can become either a doctor, lawyer, or an employee. And you guys can already see nowadays on social media, or just obviously with your own eyes, that degrees don't equal automatic employment. So this is why it's important to be reading books like the Cashflow Quadrant from Robert Kiyosaki, where I'm going to be explaining the importance of the Cashflow Quadrant, where I'm just giving you framework for you to understand that there's 4 types of ways of earning an income. The ESBI, right? You guys can already type in the chat box what ESBI stands for. You guys already know, as the slides say, that the E stands for employee. The second one, which is the S, is self-employed. And then the third one is business owner. And the fourth one is investor. And basically there's the left side of the quadrant. These are the people that work for money. And the right side of the quadrant where basically money works for them. Now, we all have to start, usually most of the time, I will always say, work to learn, don't work for money. I first started working at a call center selling insurance, but my foundation of selling started when I was in high school, when I used to sell sweets in high school. But then I was self-employed at the time, but I was able to take care of myself. But the reason why, for me personally, I started questioning school is because they weren't allowing me to make money practically, and they only wanted me to learn it theoretically. I'm like, didn't we go to school to learn about money? And when I started realizing, no offense to anyone that's a teacher right now, because I'm also teaching some of you guys this. I don't have a qualification. I don't have a formal education. I've got what we call a self-education. I'm just giving information to all of you guys right now, because this call or this stream is for positioning to make sure that you change your economic wealth in the next 10 years, right? So obviously you become an employee most of the time to have a safe job, but let me give you this tip, guys. You go get a job so that you start learning from the people that are earning a lot at work, because your boss will never pay you enough to be his neighbor. You need to learn what it takes at the bottom level of the value chain, where you've got your administrative job. Then you start learning, how do I learn how to run systems in my job, so that now I'll be able, one day when I start my own business, I know how the infrastructure works. So when you first start at a job, be working to learn, not to earn. The second one is a self-employed person, either a doctor or lawyer that starts their own practice. The thing, what the Cashflow Quadrant teaches you about this is that these are the people that have the highest tax rates in the world, where they usually get taxed more than 50 to 60% of their income. What that basically means, if you're working 100 hours a week, the first 60 hours you're working for the government, and you only earn 40% of the time that you are spending on the time that you are selling for money. So for me, that kind of like disrupted me. Why? Because when you then become a business owner on the right-hand side, now money starts working for you where you don't get taxed on your income. You get taxed on your income that is left after you've invested in your business equipment. So this is what you will not be learning at your job, and you'll only start learning when you start a business, where you're going to have to start learning the tax laws, because when you have money, you now need to start hiring accountants, lawyers, and bankers to start helping you manage and protecting your wealth. A lawyer is going to help you protect your wealth. Your accountant is going to help keep your books clean, and then your bank is going to give you investment opportunities. That's going to be your biggest team. And then the I side, which is the investor, this is where the people that are investors, money works for them, because money makes them more money than their physical labor, and their job here where they earn so much money is for wealth preservation, not earning an income. This is where you get taxed anything between 0 and at most 5%. Most people that are investors do not pay taxes. I know this may make you guys feel a little bit some type of way. Unfortunately, this is just the world that we live in right now, and I'm giving you this information because they're not going to teach you this at work or at school. I've got this saying for you guys right now. The lion would never teach the gazelle that it hunts how to escape a lion trying to hunt it down. Why? Because if the lion teaches the gazelle how to escape other lions, now what is the lion going to eat when it wants to hunt, when you've taught your food how to get away from you? What do I mean by this? Why would your boss or the people that are in power want to teach you to become financially independent when they can give you work that they don't have to do for money, and they can then keep on living the lives that they want, and they're not going to show you how to build systems so that you can live the same life as them? And that's why we are giving you this value for free, so that you start understanding that, guys, no one is going to come save you. This is your own personal responsibility, right? So obviously right now we attended the Robert Kiyosaki seminar last year, and this is what we call our virtual mentor. And we went to go see him. He was in South Africa, and I was already following his teachings from 2017, and I finally got to meet him 7 years later. 7 years later, face to face. And this is where I had the opportunity to basically have a conversation with him and show him how I used what he taught in his book to get involved in a company that helped me leverage the company's resources, where I could now build what we call leverage, which I'll touch on shortly, to be able to be I wasn't a business owner, but I was in collaboration with a business that gave me a business opportunity, but it was not my business. It was a company that I am still involved with, but it is not my main source of income anymore. It's a network marketing company, where I realized when I read my contract that I don't own that business, and the company is just my vendor for the products. And that's when I then needed to change and reinvent myself. And I started realizing that, hey, this is not my business, it's my vendor. And anything that I say and do does not really impact the company, because the company is already making its money. So the company is already protecting its own interests. And I'm already thinking like a business within the business. I need to protect my own interests first. And then I started putting more attention on a business that I control, basically. And I'm still involved in network marketing, but I only work that business 1 hour a day, literally just collecting my incomes from the leverage we've built. But the income is still great, and it is only accounting to 20% of our current income at the moment. Now, this is what I wish I learned when I was still a teenager, or when the time some of you guys go to varsity, the importance of building your credit score, right? Obviously, guys, there's good credit, there's bad credit, but the most important thing about credit is that it is going to open you up to the financial enterprise or the free market, where it's important for you to start learning that there's a difference between doing business to get money and getting money to do business. I thought that I needed to do business, I needed to do business to get money. but the smartest people in the world, they actually get money to do business. Now, a lot of you guys, maybe when you're young, maybe you're networking with your friends, your family, you're saying, you know what, I need someone to invest in money in me or my business idea or anything like that. I wish I could have investors. Unfortunately, when you're young, no one is going to invest in you. This is why I'm giving you guys this information. The reason why I'm saying that right now is simply because your credit score is the first way you'll be able to have access to capital without needing investors. This is what helped me when I could not, let me just say, I only found out my credit score when it was already great, right? I only checked my credit score for the first time in 2023, and I wish I had checked it many years ago. But let me play this video for you. Hopefully it's audible, where you learn the importance of building a credit score.
You guys keep saying that you're ready to buy real estate, yet your credit score says otherwise. Let me show you what the banks see when they pull your credit profile. Your credit score isn't just a number, it's your financial fingerprint. It tells the bank everything they need to know about whether they should trust you or to stay far away from you. So are you ready? Let me break it down in plain, simple English. If your credit score is between 500 to 579, you might as well not even show up. The banks already see you as a liability. Nobody's giving you money. And if someone does, watch out, because it's a trap. High interest rates, garbage terms, and more than likely, you're gonna go down. If you have a credit score between 580 and 619, now you're pre-approved, but only to get stressed out. This is FHA territory, but no real leverage. They'll hand you a bunch of restrictions, and you better be grateful for what you get. 620 to a 679 credit score, now you're in the game. But every dollar you borrow, better believe it's going to cost you. Higher interest rates, higher payments, tighter terms. You're not moving with real power, you're just participating. A credit score between 680 and 719, now you're looking like a grown-up. Decent rates, real products, now the banks are really willing to listen. Now, if you have a credit score of 720 and up, now your head high. Now you're getting better terms, offers of DSCR loans, lines of credit, funding with no income documentation. You walk in and do not beg, you present. I'm telling you all, my credit makes me move like the bank. I walk in, structure my own deals, pull equity, flip with house money, and still be cash flowing from day one. But you out here grinding, and your credit score still saying 579? Come on, man, let's start getting serious. Fix your credit and step up to the plate and start playing this game like the boss that you are. Because these banks and these lenders do not care how hungry you are. They only care if you can pay them back.
Perfect. Right? So guys, this is where he's actually giving you guys financial education on when you build good credit, when you've got a credit score, like he says, over 720, you can go to the bank with no documentation. You just walk in there and you can go get funded. And when they look at your credit report, you can take almost as much money as where I was also privileged in year 2020 or 2021 when I first went to get my third car at that time. And I'm not showing off, but I went to go buy a G-Wagon in 2020. But I walked to the dealership. They just asked me for my ID number and they told me I can come collect the car tomorrow. I was just blown away. That's kind of like what my credit score did for me at the time. I didn't know. That's when I got my first G-Wagon. But then now, most importantly, this is where wealthy people use their credit scores to get into real estate, and you get better interest rates with a higher credit score. So it gets really interesting when some of you guys maybe are discussing with your partners getting into property. Maybe you want to buy a property and all of that, but you want to use your own money. Remember I said rich people, they get money to do business. They don't do business to get money. When you've got a good credit score, you can use what we call OPM, other people's money, to invest into having an asset that pays you money. And then you use that money or that asset to pay you so that you can use that asset to pay the bank back without having to use your own money. So even if you've got your own money, you don't have to use it. You can always arbitrage or use the bank's money to get into investments. In this case, I'm using a real estate example, but in my case, I got into crypto. I'm not giving you financial advice. I'm just telling you what I did in 2021. I went to go take $20,000 from the bank because I just walked into the bank and I just said, hey, I need $20,000, and they gave it to me without any books or anything like that. And then I bought cryptocurrency, and I then just started paying off the loan payments, where I've officially closed that loan. But the money that I put it in an investment in, I loaned $20,000, but the investment I put it in is literally over $100,000 now. So what I'm saying is I used other people's money to make me money while I was still operating the other business that I was running at that time, but money was still being made with money that I had invested without having to manage my investments. That's why you guys need to build your credit score. Let me show you my credit score. There is my credit score, 752. And this actually shows you why I can walk into the bank at any time. And I'm using this time to wait for an economic crash, where now when there's a opportunity to buy either crypto stocks or investments at a cheap price, I can go to the bank again, go get more money, buy assets, and ride the market expansion. I know I might sound like I'm speaking about something very, very complicated, but I'm trying to simplify it as much as possible, because who's in control of building their own credit score? It's yourself. I built my credit score when I was still solely dependent on my network marketing income, right? But now, whether I've got my network marketing business or not, I've got investments that are working for me. And whether I've got that network marketing income or not, my investments still pay me a dividend each and every single month. And that's what I'm trying to get you guys to get you to a point where money starts working for you. I spoke about the Cashflow quadrant, Robert Kiyosaki, ESBI. All of us are making the mistake of using our earned income to buy liabilities when we should be using our income to save, to invest into assets that pay us, and we use the money from our assets to buy us the things that we desire in life. I hope you guys take a note of that, right? So here's the most important thing that I've learned ever since I then realized that my network marketing business is not my main business, and it actually isn't my business, it is my vendor. What does this mean? What is a vendor? It's a supplier of a product. Obviously, most of you guys that are on this webinar today, somehow we are all on this webinar and live stream from what we call fitness related content, or maybe there is someone that you know, like, and trust on social media, and you've received a message where it inspired the curiosity for you to then be on this online event, where it is an online event worldwide, where we don't have to do face-to-face meetings to deliver value in more than one place. This is an international webinar right now, and I don't have to fly to California to go have a meeting. I don't have to go to Canada to have a meeting. I don't have to go to the UK to have a meeting. We can have that meeting in the comfort of our own homes, and we can also use our homes to make an income as well. So, what is a virtual millionaire? And how do you earn like a millionaire on your way to becoming what we call a liquid millionaire through basically systems? Now, a virtual millionaire is actually what Coach Nina actually became when we were already cash flow millionaires from our network marketing business. Now, our network marketing business at its peak was paying us multiple six figures in dollars. In rands, it is multiple seven figures in rands, right? So now the most important millionaire and easiest millionaire to become is actually what we call a virtual millionaire. Now, obviously, when you guys hear millionaire, you're already thinking having millions in your bank account. But now when I'm explaining to you guys that rich people live off of the interest of their investments, not on the income that they earn from their businesses, what that basically means is, let's look at $1 million invested at a 6% return on investment. If you've got $1 million or $1 million of whatever currency that you have, if you go spend that million, you are no longer a millionaire anymore. But if you want that million to always be working for you, you need to put that million into an investment, and then you let that money keep on working for you forever. Are you guys with me? Give me a thumbs up if you're with me. Give me a thumbs up. I need some communication there. Thank you. Great. So when that money is working for you, even if your bank account is zero, but you've got it in an investment, you are still a millionaire. But what you are at that time now is what we call an asset millionaire. And let's say that investment pays you 6%. That is something that's going to pay you $5,000 a month in passive income. So having $1 million invested at 6% is literally equivalent to you earning $5,000 through social media platforms alone. So that's where Coach Nina became a virtual millionaire, through all the social media platforms, where she's earning way more than $5,000 on one platform alone, but she's earning on multiple platforms. And because we have business skills and we have the foundation of selling, we've got business ownership as well, we've got investments as well. So we've got cash flowing millions, we've got virtual millions. But what does the virtual millions have done? What she's done is that she has retired me from having to work on face-to-face business operations that I used to do back in the day. And now I've got time and money to look for opportunities that way we can use our time to our best or our most efficiency. So when I was then driving around meetings after meetings and all of that, I wasn't getting paid to be driving to those meetings. It was a waste of my time. Now I can use my time and be productive from home and earn an income whether I leave my house or not. So this is the virtual millionaire through social media's platforms, whether it is Facebook. Those of you guys that are here for the first time, Facebook does pay, right? YouTube does pay. TikTok does pay, right? All these platforms, they do pay you online. So if you can find yourself earning anything between $5,000 and above, you are a virtual millionaire. You living like a millionaire with as if you've invested $1 million and getting a return of 6% on your investment. I hope that makes sense, right? So here's the most important thing. You guys are already at home. Isn't it important for you guys right now, with everything that I've been telling you about with the Industrial Revolution and social media, how it's important for you to then be setting yourselves up to now start earning an income? Now, with everything that I know now, would I do business the way I first did it before I became a cash flow millionaire? I would not do it the way I did it before. And those of you guys that already have an idea of who Coach Nina and I are, we are in collaboration with a network marketing company. But the thing is that once we started attending seminars with multi-millionaires and billionaires, we then started learning from people that are way smarter than us, that have skills, and then we then positioned ourselves differently, where now we are making way more money than the effort we're putting in our network marketing business. But let me say this, we would not be as successful as we are without the foundation that the network marketing business gave us, with the skill of learning how to sell and leading leaders or building a network. But the most common thing where I spoke to you guys about what brought us all today is, usually you are probably attracted to this event through someone that is into fitness. It could be Coach Nina, it could be me, or someone that invited you to attend the event. But fitness and social media is the reason why we are all here today. So that's how the world is changing right now. And I want you guys to start positioning yourselves that way, where you'll be able to do business with your cell phones, working from home, doing income producing activities at home. Okay? So right now, I would never do the network marketing business the way I used to anymore, simply because the first thing is you can become a virtual millionaire, you can build your credit score, and then you can start building your own business, but still collaborate with a network marketing company. I've always wanted to start my own supplement company, but to start my own supplement company with my own money would be very difficult. So the smart thing to do is to go to a business that is already set up, which was the network marketing company, and it gave me an unlimited supply chain of products that I could then use. And what did I do? I arbitraged the business opportunity where I was able to sell businesses and services globally simultaneously at the same time. So when any of you guys are in business, think globally, don't think locally, because most of our network marketing customers are international customers, and most of our income outside of network marketing is from our international business, not our local business. Those of you guys, if you know us very well, we don't have customers in South Africa. All our customers are overseas, and we usually work around about these times, where in South Africa right now it is 10, what time is it right now? 10:17 p.m. For us, this is our work time. Why? Because it's during the day overseas where most of our business actually runs. So this is where we work when everyone goes to sleep, we are working, and then when everyone goes to wake, we go to sleep and work and wake up and work with everyone else at the same time, but we've got a 24/7 income. But we combine fitness, mindset, financial freedom, and we build wealth holistically, right? Laws of value. Wealth is created by solving problems for others. Focus on value distribution, not product sales. Serve more people, create more wealth. When you are part of a network marketing company, you're not going to get rich by selling the product. You're going to get rich by establishing distribution points in the alignment of distributing products through systems and duplication of people mastering the systems that you then create. So that's your most important tool in network marketing. Don't just be lost in the sales of product. Be in the obsession of distribution and building globally through systems to create wealth, right? So identity shift. I needed an identity shift. I put my entire brand into network marketing, but all the stuff that I was learning from Robert Kiyosaki was not taught to me by network marketing. Network marketing was my training ground to learn how to sell. My self-education is actually where I then had a self-identity, and everything I learned outside of network marketing, I applied inside network marketing until it got to a point where everything that I've learned outside network marketing, I need to apply outside of network marketing with the income I've got from my network marketing opportunity. That is the difference. So this is where we now started building what we call a wealth generator, right? Wealth as a byproduct of service. This event right now where we're giving you this information is a byproduct of service. We can keep this information hidden just to us, but it is not nice knowing that there are people that are dying for this information that can change their lives. But remember, information can be free, but you have to pay attention. So the most important thing is it's what you do with what you've learned, not necessarily just learning and learning and learning, right? So you focus on impact first, then income follows naturally, right? Distribution over sales. Network marketing is about distribution and transformation, not just product. You create systems that multiply value through others, and then you get paid for duplication, not for doing it alone. You can't do it alone in network marketing, which is very difficult to become a Cashflow millionaire in network marketing. But the easiest millionaire to become is a virtual one, which is what we all have in common because we've got social media. The question is, are you using social media or is social media using you? When you now start understanding that you must use social media, that's where you position yourself to build your brand to become findable. But I don't want to be speaking about what Coach Nina is going to be talking about, right? And then, whether it is network marketing or not, here is the biggest mistake we made in our network marketing business. We were looking for people that needed money, not looking for people that just wanted to create an impact. So we had a difficult time leading needers, not leaders. I'm the sort of person that does not need to be told what I need to do to change my own life because I'm a leader. And if I don't want to be working for someone else, I need to employ myself and give myself work where I'm working to learn, not to earn, because success is something you attract by the person you become. So when you want to be a leader, you don't need to be told what to do. You need to know what you need to do without being told, because success is usually the things that you do when no one is watching that contributes to you building your life. So network marketing is a platform for you to use to build the brand, but you build a personal brand and you collaborate with a network marketing company to supply you with products, but you must make money from your brand, not the opportunity. The opportunity is something that where you earn an income on the back end, but don't depend on that income. Right? Use their structures to fuel your own ecosystem. A large mistake a lot of you guys are making in network marketing is you taking all the people that you personally recruited and you sign them up with the company first, and you don't build your own email list first. And if you don't read your contract, you are signing your people away and you are giving the network marketing control over your people. Remember, money only comes from people, not the company. People are more important than money. So if you're going to build a network, you build your own network and you put them through your thing first, then the network marketing thing afterwards. I hope you guys are taking notes for those of you guys that are network marketers, right? You build digital assets and automation, right? You can use leverage courses, you can use affiliate offers and systems and automate your income through funnels and digital tools and earn money once, and selling repeatedly. This is something that we're doing and we'll be showing you these things soon. If you guys look on our social media profiles, we are authority builders, right? We have positioned ourselves as authorities where people want to hear what we have to share with them. If you guys don't know me, you can go check me out on social media, Junior Koza. I give a lot of value out for free. Right? But now I'm at a point where my phone and systems are set up in such a way that no one has access to my cell phone number unless they go through the systems first to get my cell phone number, because back then, tens of thousands of people had my number and they got my number for free, and it then started making my phone a very toxic thing, and that's when I realized that I needed to set myself up differently. Right? So, holistic wealth integration. We are the founders of the Holistic Wealth, where we use fitness to build our discipline, our finances, and leverage. Fitness makes it easier for us to create content because fitness is a lifelong thing. So whenever you guys are thinking of, I either maybe want to become a content creator or I want to create content, if your content can be something that maybe is in alignment with fitness, the nice thing is you're going to have to work out 80 or most of the time. And what that does is that you can then start documenting your fitness journey and show people your growth throughout the years. So even before network marketing, I grew my brand through fitness. Fitness has grown every other business that I've had my entire life. Without fitness, I didn't have the other businesses. But guess what? Fitness is not my main source of income now. But fitness directly and indirectly affects the business that we have, where it is not dependent on fitness, but it was founded indirectly by fitness. True wealth is health, mindset, and financial mastery. So this is where I first was a bodybuilder, and then I realized that bodybuilding is not for long term. Then it led me to personal training. Personal training then made me take too much time with clients, and I realized I'll have money and not have freedom of time. Then it led me to selling my own vests first. Then I realized that I don't have the infrastructure to scale my clothing line. Then I got into network marketing where it had the systems. Then I became better at selling, learned the systems in network marketing, reading books and all of that. Then got to the top level of network marketing and still applied everything that I've learned to now start founding my own businesses with Coach Nina, like the Holistic Health Blueprint, Global Growth Media, and also our software company that we've also got. Guys, we've got like about 15 to 16 streams of income, and I wish I could go through over all of them, but this live stream would then be too long, and I only want to be about 1 hour and 15 minutes. It's been 59 minutes, so I've got 15 minutes left. Right? So 3 steps for a virtual millionaire plan. Number 1, build your personal authority, create systems that scale, serve your community consistently. These are some of the things that we do consistently over time. Now, don't sell products, build people who produce profits. So those of you guys that don't know is that some of you guys right now in Africa are struggling maybe to earn an income from clients overseas simply because the way the world is set up, you won't. Let's say you are in a country like Namibia or Botswana or Ghana or Nigeria or South Africa, and you've got people that you are inspiring online and they want to buy or pay you for a service, but they can't send you money because you use different currencies and stuff now. Unfortunately, right now, you don't have the systems in place to be able to earn an income. Right? Thank you, Coach Nina. Jeez, I bought this board and I didn't even use it, but it's because I saw that this is for. All right, but I wanted to stop sharing screen. All right, so let me do this. Let me stop sharing screen on the Zoom so that I'll be able to. Where is it? Remove spotlight. Okay. Can you guys still see me? Just give me a thumbs up if you can still see me. All right, let me. Others are saying no in the chat box.
Pin yourself.
Okay, let me pin myself. Am I know Junior there? Okay. Back. Great. Right? So the first thing we covered was the ESBI. Right? Then your credit score. Credit. So guys, it's important to understand that I started here. I worked at a call center. I then became a small business owner or a specialist, a personal trainer. And then from a personal trainer, I partnered up with a business, a network marketing company that owns a system that I could use. And then I built my credit so that I could then become what we call an investor, where I could invest my own money. And if I've got enough money to invest in other assets, I've also got money to invest into my own business. My own business. Right? The most important thing about this is a lot of the mistakes that some of you guys are making is some of you guys want to start your own business without understanding that when I was an employee, I was learning how to sell insurance first and working on my communication skills so that I could know how to talk to people, because communication is a skill set you need to learn. You need to learn how to talk to people. So that's when I was selling insurance at the call center. Then I became a bodybuilder, which led me into personal training and selling my own vests, but I did not have the systems in place, and this was not giving me freedom of time. So then I joined a network marketing company where I could now communicate. I already built a network on social media, right? Because I was gymming every day, posting content every day, and I grew a huge following. So my personal brand together with the network marketing business gave me the influence to be able to use the systems in the network marketing company and the benefits there to then have what I call leveraged income, and then COVID, when we started making a lot of money, we then were now investors. From then being investors, we now have all the skill sets. We know how to sell, we know how to talk to people, we understand systems. Then you start your own business. This is why businesses fail most of the time, because most of people start businesses without having to learn from other people that are smarter than them in businesses before starting their own. So that's why success is something you attract by the person you become, so that you use what you've learned to then have all that knowledge into your own business, where you build your own systems and you can now start creating leverage and wealth for others. So everything that I learned in network marketing is that most people can't sell products overseas. So we then founded our own businesses, where we've got a couple of people that did join our secret movement, where we have not been sharing it online with anyone, but the few people that did ask about it are part of what we call our Smart Profit Academy. Smart Profit Academy. Right? So imagine now knowing that you could be a part of an academy with people that have mastered their own business, have managed to learn all these systems in other huge billion-dollar companies, have built their credit scores, where they also invest their money and they put their money into investments, and you'll be able to be collaborating with business owners so that you can use their systems to enhance your income. Of our academy in network marketing, and they're making money with the Smart Profiting Academy and our network marketing business at the same time, and the business title actually calculate not because it's more important you understand how much cash did you. So let me actually give the person an opportunity to unmute himself. Albi, are you there? Let me allow you to unmute yourself. Ask to unmute, and I'm just going to ask you a question, my man. Are you there? Coach Albi?
Yes, I am, JK.
Okay, perfect. So you attended our paid event a couple of months ago, and what are the sort of conversations that we have? And in short, how have you repositioned yourself? Because you shared your testimonial with me the other day.
Oh, come again, didn't get that.
You attended our event a couple of months ago, the Virtual Millionaires Conference, and you've implemented some of the stuff that you learned at that event. So a couple of months later now, like today now, with the conversations we had 3 days ago, can you just share with everyone that's on the Zoom call how you don't need the big levels in the network marketing company to earn the big incomes, but you're still earning an income without the titles?
Oh, okay, great. So after investing in your Go Viral Challenge, which you guys hosted in March, I have been able to build my social media platforms to where one of my accounts, like about 2 weeks ago, went so viral that I was even shared on some South African news pages, and got so many customers than I could ever imagine. And after learning from you guys that, oh, actually, I was actually pushing all my people into my vendor, not into my business. After learning that, encapsulating my personal brand through you guys, getting into your reality that, hey man, you don't own this company, but this is your vendor. After encapsulating all of that information, I've been able to double up my income. I've been able to reach an income that will take you a whole lot of work in a network marketing business. I've been able to double it without even having to be involved in a network marketing company. Encapsulating these two skills, learning through you guys how to build my social media brand, which went viral. in the past few weeks ago, and learning to, okay, let me stop there.
Perfect.
These news are too exciting.
No, perfect. Thank you for sharing. That's all I needed you to just share with everyone. So yeah, guys, he implemented everything he learned at our last event, and he's making a whole lot of money, and he's building his money from home, where he's got huge profit margins, and he just uses the network marketing company as his supplier of products, but he builds his own business first. Then he recommends whatever the network marketing company recommends for health and fitness. So I just wanted you guys to hear that. Then he's also using some of the infrastructure we've got in the Smart Profit Academy, where he now gets an income with or without network marketing company. Every single we send him checks in dollars, because he's also using the systems that we have to earn in dollars as well. So that's the Smart Profit Academy, where no one really knows about it, but you guys that are attending this event, we will send you information about it if you want to join. But just to let you guys already be transparent with it, to be part of the Smart Profit Academy, it is $49 for the year. This is literally $4 a month, but it's a once-off fee for $49, and you get all the tools that you need, and then you just use the tools to be able to help anyone that you want to help with in fitness. But then there are many benefits that you have, where, because we are what we call high ticket coaches, where I'm about to now hand it over to Coach Nina, where she's going to be showing you the incomes that we've actually been making. We are earning dollars everywhere. If you want to see how much money we are making, stay on the live stream and stuff now. We're going to be showing you some of our income streams, and you'll be able to see why we've managed to pivot. Then a new thing that we've also launched is, so this is a Smart Profit Academy. We've got the virtual millionaires secrets community. So this is where you'll be able to join the community for $7 a month. $7 a month. And you'll be able to be part of this community, where we're going to have calls twice a month. We'll be covering building your credit score, financial education, mastering digital products, building personal brand, etc. It's something where I'm telling you guys now, you're getting this for nothing for $7, because in the next 3 months, we are going to literally triple and quadruple the prices. We're just doing this now just to be able to get people part of something where, if you don't join any of the things that we have to offer, you've still got the information to change your life, because this is much cheaper than getting student loan debt, by the way. And then lastly, we've also got what we call our software, where we have built a wealth generator, right? And this one is for anyone that wants a done-for-you service, where we'll be able to teach you the emerging AI, Industrial Revolution number 5. We'll help you build a system where you'll be earning income from anywhere in the world. You'll be able to get income from anyone around the world. You'll get social media coaching from us. We teach you the virtual millionaire secrets. We'll also help you build other streams of income as well. But the most important thing about this is we'll send you a link that explains everything. This is our high ticket coaching offer right now. And when you now see Coach Nina's results, you'll actually see why this one is actually $1,999.
That's not the one. It's 2.5.
Oh, $2,500.
That's not the one.
Oh, not the one. I'm sorry. I apologize. This one is 2,500 USD. This is not for everyone, but we're just letting you know that it's available as well. So I think right now, since I've hit my 1 hour, 15 minutes, I hope you guys got value. Drop some comments in the chat box as well. And then now you guys are going to be hearing from the Lady of Dynamite. The Lady of Dynamite, who literally has millions and millions of followers all across social media. She's like, I can't even describe, but she's going viral everywhere. She's going viral everywhere. Because I don't want to take much from her because it's already part of a presentation, I'm just going to allow her to be able to share value with you guys, where you guys will be able to become virtual millionaires. It's time for you guys to actually learn from the fastest growing millionaire, virtual millionaire. Literally, I would say one of the fastest growing in the world, because to grow a following of 6 million people across all social media platforms in 30 months is unheard of. Let's give it up for Coach Nina, guys. Put some fire in the chat box, put some fire in the chat box, put some fire in the chat box. And Coach Nina, come here, guys. She's already received her 100,000 subscriber badge on YouTube, and she is flying.
Ooh, thank you. Which camera am I on? This one.
You are on this camera here. You're on this one here.
Great. Good evening, good day, good afternoon, everybody, from wherever you are watching from. If you guys can type your countries in the chat box again, that would be absolutely lovely. Thank you so much. I see the chat box. Thanks for the love. I appreciate it. Guys, I was also learning the whole time. I even forgot that I'm about to speak. I am such a student and I appreciate my mentor. I hope you guys really got so much value, because this is the person that actually enabled the woman that I am today and the woman I've become. So I'm just gonna share a little bit of who I am. Maybe you don't know me, maybe you've seen me online, maybe you've just seen me next to him. I don't know where you know me from, but my real name is Selina Khoza now. Khoza, almost Khoza done, right? But Mahlati Khoza for now, right? I'm 27 years old. I got in business, how many? 7 years ago. When I was 20 years old, I had just moved out of my parents' house, moved to Johannesburg. After matric, I studied civil engineering for 3 to 4 years. And when I was studying, already at 20 years old, I wanted to live at my own apartment. So I had to sacrifice what we call your allowance at the time. So I knew that then I'm going to need an extra income to take care of myself. So that's how I found myself looking for opportunities in Johannesburg, which is South Africa. But the first thing I did was first doing promotions, where you go to like big supermarkets during weekends, Saturday, Sunday. You just help people taste things like Korean things. And we just make a little bit of money there, like about $250. And for me, that was a lot of money at the time, which helped me out because I didn't have an allowance from first year as a student, right? So that's where I learned a little bit of my communication skills. And also in school, I never really liked school. I just went to school because we are taught get good grades and go get a job after high school, right? So I just went to school, but I knew that I had a bigger vision for my life. I had a bigger dream for my life, even though I didn't have any plan of action at the time as to how am I actually going to achieve this dream of helping people. I knew that I always wanted to help people, but I was actually one of the shyest people. So if you are on this call right now and you're like, I don't know how this person does social media and all of that, trust me, if I can do it, anybody can do it. When we were all born, think about it. You couldn't walk, you couldn't talk, you couldn't do most of the things that you can do today. So you had to learn them. Whatever that it is that you are good at in school, in business, in your job, you still had to be taught that. So you can always learn something new all the time, right? So that's where I learned my first communication skills, by just hustling on the side. But I gained a lot of weight at the time because I was just making money. And that money, we were just using it as students, buying things that don't really matter. And I gained a lot of weight. I started losing confidence in myself. I didn't like how I looked. I didn't like how I felt. And because I was already loving to work on myself mentally and spiritually, I used to read a lot of books and also study millionaires at the age of 20, right? So the first thing I saw that millionaires have in common is that they take care of their health. So I knew that at the point that I was at the time, I pictured myself. Is this how I want to be 5 to 10 years from now? Who will I be becoming at the time? If I'm already chubby at the time, I'm big, I don't have confidence, I could just picture myself, who am I going to be 5 to 10 years? And I didn't like that. So I knew that something had to change. That's where I found a network marketing company, still myself at the age of 20, just to work on myself. Fast forward, I dropped over 10 kgs. I became the best version of myself. The following year, that's where I met Junior Koza, who then mentored me. He was already very successful at the time, earning a great income. I was inspired by his story and his mindset. His mindset about life, finance, business is what got me more fixated the most in actually learning more. And I saw a place where I could actually make my dreams a reality. One thing I love business, but I love to be feminine at the same time, right? I like taking care of myself, but I like to be feminine. I don't really have a independent woman software, but I do have an abundant mindset software at the same time, right? So the things that I'm going to be talking to you guys about today is social media, branding, and sales, right? Because that was my foundation. So when I met Junior Koza, he was already very successful in network marketing. So I learned sales from him most of the time, just seeing him do what he does, what he would listen to. Every time I go back home, I go listen to it. Whether I don't see him for long, I just stay working on myself. Nothing was happening at the time. I didn't see my life changing, but I kept cooking my mindset. I kept growing from within. But the one thing I didn't do was communicate a lot sooner. I need you guys to write this down. Communication is very important. It can change your life. It can make or change your life. And I took a lot of time to communicate. Let me say, to exert the knowledge that I had already accumulated within me. I already even made 6-figure income and still didn't want to communicate. I thought, you know what? I'm just gonna grow online, help and inspire people, make my money. But the vision and my purpose is still bigger than that. So I still had to work on my communication skills over time. So I'm going to be covering with you guys. I hope you are inspired by my story. Like, I got in business, 20 years old, worked on myself first, got myself a mentor, made no money, little to no money at the time. I could just help clients on the side, make an income, make a living. So how you make your money is more important than how much money you make. That's what I learned between when I was doing promotions and when I got into health and fitness. But I first worked on myself, and then people just started asking me about my results. Then I found myself in the health and fitness business, left promotions because I didn't like who I was becoming when I was just doing promotions at the time. I needed something with more depth and sustainability, right? So I'm going to be talking about social media, branding, and sales, right? So there's different types of brands. We are actually all brands. You just need to ask yourself today, right now, what is my actually brand? Because your brand is who you are. What are you known for today? Like, what are you known for, right? So there's different types of brands. There's a 99% brand and there is a 1% brand. So the difference between the two is everything. If you take a look at the slide of the 99% brand, 99% brand is someone that's trying to, let's say, build their business online, maybe sell a product or a service. Most people focus on chasing clients. They focus on competing, maybe lowering your prices. They shout for attention. They create random content. Like, maybe you don't have a consistent niche. Like, most people talk about niche, right? I'll get into that. Maybe you don't have something specific that you are known for, but you're always just randomly trying to sell your product, and you're also looking for everyone. Guess what? The reason why I love being omnipresent, like being findable, for me, it's more authenticity over virality, but virality will still become a result. It's just a matter of how you see it. It's because you are not going to be for everyone. When you work hard on yourself, your vibe will eventually attract your tribe. So you are not for everyone. That's where most people get lost in trying to build a brand or build a business online, trying to be for everyone. And you cannot be for everyone, right? Think of an ocean. When you are given an ocean, like social media, it's an ocean, right? Are you gonna try carry the entire ocean with your hands? You can't even, like, so you need to find your people. And this is a 1% brand, right? Charges premium prices based on their value, because you don't just charge without the value, right? Stands out instantly. You gotta stand out with whatever it is that you provide and market in the marketplace. Makes clients chase them. You need to become attractive, right? Builds strategic ecosystems, and attract attention effortlessly. So this is the type of brand you would want to become. But firstly, just listen to this video, then I'm gonna carry on.
This is not a brand. This is not a brand. This is not a brand.
I can't see. Can you put
And this
them
is
here?
not a brand either.
I can't see the
These
slides.
are logos. So what is a brand? A brand is how you make people feel. Nike doesn't sell quality shoes, they sell confidence. If you have a body, you're an athlete. A brand is the experience you create. Disney doesn't sell an amusement park. They want you to experience a place where dreams come true. A brand is the promise you keep. Patagonia doesn't sell outdoor clothing, they sell sustainability and living up to their environmental commitments. A brand is the story you tell. Rolex does not sell quality watches, they sell status. A brand is your differentiation. Tesla does not sell electric vehicles. They sell innovation and a mission to push the world towards sustainable energy. A brand is your culture. Airbnb does not sell vacation rentals. They sell a culture where you can belong anywhere.
Right? I hope you guys are getting the analogy of this video. Most people, when they get in business, for example, I'll make an example. Like you guys heard from Junior, we do run and have multiple businesses, right? One of the businesses we have also has a physical product in our network marketing, right? But we still attract clients each and every single day, each and every single month in our network marketing company without actually promoting the logo. Most people mistaken the logo with the logo, thinking that the logo is the brand. The brand is the experience you give to people, the feeling. So let's say, for example, you are in health and fitness. Let's say you sell supplements, for example. Instead of telling people about the ingredients in the supplement, if I come to you, I say, I want to gain healthy muscle, or I need more energy, I need more vitality. Sell me the outcome that I'm looking for, the feeling, the experience, the result, not the ingredients in the product that you're trying to help me with, right? Sell me the emotion. Like, okay, ask me my goals, find out my goals, then cover more of what I'm going to experience in order to gain healthy muscle, what I'm going to experience in order to lose the weight that I want to lose, instead of saying, this is the product I'm going to give you, this is the name. Even if it is the best, you edify that after. I'm going to show you guys what it takes to really talk less and close more, right? Sell people the experience, the feeling, the outcome, the emotion that they want. Because when you're trying to read ingredients, probably I don't want to know what's in the ingredients. I need a solution. Just tell me what's going to help me lose weight in a simple way, or what's going to help me build muscle, or what's going to give me more energy, more vitality. Some people are looking for many other things, but you are maybe trying to promote ingredients, products. You're confusing people that may potentially be your clients, but you are selling a logo, not necessarily an experience. So I hope you guys are getting the difference between branding your business, your offer, whatever it is that you help people with as an experience, not just the logo. The logo is important, but that's not necessarily what converts. When someone is wearing a Nike t-shirt, you're more interested in how good it looks on them and the logo. But because the logo is already a big brand, you're going to trust it. But you first going to trust, let's say, the design, how it sits on the person and all of that. So that's what this video basically illustrates. Let me move on to the next slide. Why isn't it changing? Okay, right. So success isn't magic, guys. It's a real formula. When you combine the right elements, growth becomes predictable. So here's a success formula that I've put together for you guys, where how to position yourself online. I'm talking about social media, branding, and sales, right? The first most important thing you need to have is a product. It could be a physical product, it could be a digital product, whatever product that you have that offers a solution that people are looking for, right? The most important thing, the second most important thing is branding, and the final thing is marketing and sales, right? So products and branding give you the success, and the marketing helps you find the people. And we also have what we call funnels. If you guys don't know about funnels, maybe you get more clarity as I go with my slides. Here's what the product does for you. The product is the multiplier. A weak offer equals weak results. So you need a strong product, because a strong offer makes people move. Sorry, a strong offer makes every move 10 times more effective. Sorry, right? And then marketing. Marketing is the fuel. It gets your product in front of people. Without marketing, the best offer dies in the dark. You can have the best product. You can have the best service. Without marketing, without people knowing about that product or knowing about you or the experience or the result or the solution your product offers, it's still going to die in the dark, even if you have the best product. So marketing is very important, right? Branding makes you a legend. It builds trust before you even speak, and trusted names convert faster and a lot easier, which is what I'm going to show you guys as we go, because I'm going to show you all the receipts of what it takes to really work on your branding more than anything. Then everything else follows from there, right? And then what do funnels do? For those of you that don't know funnels, they turn attention into currency. Currency is money in whatever currency that you earn in. No funnel equals lost sales. Smart funnels keep the revenue happening 24/7. We're always earning money, whether we are awake, whether we are sleeping, whether we are driving, whatever it is that we are doing. We are always generating an income because we've got high converting sales funnel that talk about the solutions that we have and the products that we offer. Some products are not on our sales funnels, but our sales funnels are done to capture the emotion of what the person is looking for, and then we offer them the solution in the back end. So this is what we also call positioning. Right? So the best marketing doesn't feel like marketing. It needs to feel like help. Serve people, don't sell. This is why branding is important, and me making the example between using logos and selling the emotion, the solution that the person is looking for. Even if you've got a powerful product, if you only lead with the product, it means you're just trying to sell, not necessarily serve the person. Okay, so these are my two Instagram pages. If you guys can see that, the one on the left is my fitness account. It's only 10 months old. Started posting like January this year. It's October right now. If you check two different pages, my main Instagram, 5 years old. Basically a profile I started when I was in varsity. Like, I wasn't on social media much. I never used to like social media, but I needed to reframe my thoughts as to what social media can do as a contribution to the vision and dream that I have of helping people. Not to be on social media to be seen, but to be on social media to attract and be findable to the people that I want to make a difference in their lives, because I am inspired by the idea of helping people. And people are everywhere for me. People are everywhere, not just my neighbors, not just people in my country, people in the world, right? So that's the reasons why I reframed my thoughts and started taking social media seriously. When you check 10 months old, my new Instagram, it's got a reach professional dashboard of about 3.4 million, 72,000 followers in 10 months. If you check my main account, my reach dropped by 1 million over the last 4 weeks. It was on 2.7 million, but I knew what I was doing. My main account was getting high views in terms of everything. My main account, I post fitness, lifestyle, leadership, travel. I post basically everything. It's not necessarily really niched down, but it's if a person is trying to get to know me, right? So I wanted a more of a niched account for business. My main Instagram has high following, lower reach than the new Instagram. The new Instagram is bringing different types of clients into the business, not through the product that I'm posting, but through the marketing that I'm doing for the solution people are looking for. But guess what? Over the last 4 weeks, my main Instagram dropped by 1 million, but it actually brought in 4 high-ticket clients because I started changing what I was posting. So the content I started posting literally dropped my views by over 90%, because when you talk and you speak value and you talk truth, engagement drops. But guess what? For business equals high conversion. I converted about 4 high-ticket software clients through the value. This is the power of now communicating, right? If you don't communicate, people are not going to know what you're about. So some people may be saying, oh, the views are going down. No, the money went up. right? So this is the power of not also letting the numbers on social media get to you, especially when you know why you use social media. If you have a real deeper purpose around it, right? So for me, the purpose is to serve people. The numbers are just vanity metrics. The numbers just represent the people, because people are what actually makes everything work in your business. All businesses need people. We all need people, right? You don't need money, you need people. So some people may say, this is my Facebook, right? If you check my Facebook, I started it 2023. In 30 months, it's currently on 5.2 million. I reached just under 200 million people every single month. But when you check the demographics of the Facebook, when you check United States is on top, it's number 1. And I'm based in South Africa, right? So positioning is also everything, right? Number 1, 43% of the people are coming from the United States. Other is like Asian countries, your Philippines, your Dubai, and all of that. Brazil is number 3, and my country, South Africa, is about 5.2% of the entire 5 million following. South Africa is number 4, but that's because I wanted a more global reach. Like you guys heard Junior say, we serve more of international clients based on the value that we provide. Like I said in the beginning, you're not going to be for everyone all the time. Become the person that you want to be, so you attract the people that you are looking for, not the people you need, right? Not the people you need. Give people your seed, not your need. Then they will give you money. But if you try to give people your need, that's where you always gonna not feel fulfilled if you're trying to build a business or also grow online. So demographics are everything, because this helps me get my target customer. What is your target customer? Who are you looking for? You need to also know who you are looking for. Most people don't get what they want because they don't know what they want. I know what I want. I want international clients. So I position myself in a way strategically on social media. This is all organic, by the way, 100% organic. We don't run ads. We've never ran ads. But positioning helps me reach the people that I'm looking for every single day. Those are the people that I'm able to help either in fitness, in branding, or in their businesses. This also pays differently. So there can be someone in South Africa that has the same 5 million followers, but if their demographics, number 1 is South Africa, number 2 is Nigeria, they could be earning, let's say, for example, in social media monetization, half of what Facebook could be paying me, just because my biggest demographic is in the USA, and investors or people that run ads on Facebook, which is creators, they invest more in United States. So even earnings on social medias differ based on your demographics. My YouTube grew to 100,000 in 3 months. The biggest following from my YouTube, number 1 is USA, number 2 is India, number 3 is Mexico. Why? Positioning is everything. So you need to know what it is that you want. Not all followers are created equal. Not all views are created equal. Not all customers are created equal. So know what it is that you want, but you put in the work to get what you want. You don't just, right? But when you look below the slide, you can see how many links. You see 506,000 people. So you don't have to be chasing customers when you are building a huge reach through authenticity, because authenticity beats virality, which I'm going to get into on my next slide. But guess what? I've got a new Facebook page that I also decided today. I hope you guys are taking screenshots of these slides, because I'm trying to stick on slides so that you've got something to take away from the call. Originally, I just wanted to talk from my head, okay? Because most of the things that I do are in here. The biggest thing you're going to have to transform is your mindset. This is very simple, but it's only for the 1%. So you have to decide. Right. So if you're still building your personal brand like it's 2020, you are invisible in 2025, right? Because the game changed, the audience matured, and what got you visible back then won't build authority today. And look at the things that have actually shifted. Here's the biggest shift between 2020 and 2025. 2020, building a brand was about just being seen, right? Because more people were home, people were bored on their phone. In 2025, branding is about being felt. The new game isn't just visibility. It's about vulnerability, vision, and value alignment. What value do you bring to the marketplace? You don't get paid for how much time you spend on social media, but you get paid for the value that you're going to bring on social media. And guess what? Most of that value has to be free. Most of that value has to be free. That's how you build trust with your audience in the beginning. So, number one, most people in 2020 were chasing virality, right? Quick trends, viral posts. Most people could build their reach faster, right? 2025 as a brand now, depth beats virality. People want educators with integrity, not just entertainers. So you need to know, are you using social media or is social media using you, right? Because you could use social media, because when you are online on social media, it is making money. Just you being there with your Wi-Fi, it's making money. So you need to also use social media. Right. Number two, copy and paste aesthetics. 2020, people used to use clean Canva templates, made anyone look like a brand strategist overnight. People could just create like nice posters and all of that in terms of building business. However, in 2025, your ideas are your identity. Meaning, identical aesthetics scream follower, not founder. But when you are the brand, when you own your own self-identity authentically, that's what's going to make you stand out from someone that's just trying to make what is normally known aesthetically but done by everybody, or you separating yourself by becoming an authentic brand. So you choose, do you want to be a 99% brand or 1% brand? Because we are all brands, right? Number three, teaching generic tips. 2020, the basics were how to create content that felt valuable, right? 2025, everyone knows the basics. Now people follow those who explain why it matters and how it applies differently, right? So giving value right now is what's more important and what's going to make people stick on your page. You need to have a sticking page. Lastly, algorithm obsession. Most people are obsessed with the algorithm. I normally say replace the word algorithm with people. With people. Don't say, oh, the algorithm doesn't like me. No, the people maybe aren't attracted to you because the algorithm only follows what the people want. If people like your content, they love your content, they comment on it, you comment back. Most people don't like to comment back. Guess what, guys? It doesn't matter how many followers I have. I can give myself 10 minutes. I'm hardly even on social media. I don't spend time there, but I can give myself 10 minutes to comment back to people that took their time to comment to me because they are people. So you guys are not even talking to your people. You're not talking to your followers. How are you going to expect them to trust you when you want to offer something later, right? So replace the word algorithm with audience, because when the audience likes your content, they're going to like it, comment and share it. When people like your content, they comment a lot on your content and they share it. That's where the algorithm starts to find your people that like the type of content you have. Are you guys with me? Are you with me? Give me some fires in the chat if you're following, because algorithms follow human behavior in 2025. So if your message isn't resonating with your audience, what I just said, the algorithm is not going to save you. It's not going to save you. There's no such thing. Algorithm is people. You replace algorithm with audience. When people love you, they connect to you. The algorithm is going to see, oh, people like this person. They're always commenting. You comment back. Why do you comment back? Psychology. To make them come back. Because when you actually comment back on your post, it's going to notify that person. They're going to feel valued. Maybe when they come back, they rewatch your content again. They share it. Then you become even way more findable. So that person you're commenting back to may not be your actual ideal customer, but when that person shares your post, whoever they share it to is what's going to find you the person that you're looking for if you are in business, right? So people are everything, guys. Make sure you respond to people. Without marketing, nobody sees you. Without branding, no one trusts you. So your business needs both. A brand without an ecosystem is just a billboard in a desert, right? What's a billboard in a desert? Nice design, but no traffic. So traffic is everything, but traffic is not just the algorithm. It's you attracting people, making people fall in love with your content. If they can share it, it will find you the people that you are looking for. Marketing without branding is just noise. Branding without marketing is invisible. So your business still needs both at the same time. Don't just be marketing your product. I'm selling this, I'm selling this, I'm selling this. But you're not giving people value. Your brand is what's supposed to give people value. By the time you've given people value, think of how many days we've got in a week. We've got 7 days in a week, right? I like to give this 6-2 strategy. Out of the 7 days we've got in the week, take 5 days to give people free value, like by whatever it is that you do, that you love doing. That's your niche, right? Your brand and your niche is you deciding what is it that you're actually passionate about, whether it's your business, so that you authentically show up loving what you're doing. That's how it's not going to feel like work. So out of the 5 days, give free value. Then out of the 2 days in the week, out of 7 days, that's where you start to market, because 5 days you gave people something for free. By the time it's Saturday, you're like, okay, now you're going to give me your money. That builds way more trust than you trying to sell 7 days a week. So that's what it means when it says marketing without branding is just noise, and branding without marketing is invisible also at the same time. So you need the best of both. The moment your name carries weight, the prices stop being questions. Because when you build your brand strategically, let me show you guys, without authority, you chase. If you don't have authority, if you don't believe in what you're selling, or you don't do it authentically, without authority, with authority you attract, without authority you chase, right? So your name is what's going to decide. Most businesses are stuck in the chasing game, begging for attention, pleading for sales, but authority flips the script, right? It transforms your name, your company's brand, into a powerful magnet that pulls clients to you. You want to be a pulling factor to your clients, opportunities, and the market influence directly to you. This isn't just marketing. It's about building an entire ecosystem where your reputation does the heavy lifting. Partners seek you out, people that want to partner with you, and your industry position becomes what? What is this called? Whatever. Stop chasing. Okay, let me just skip that. Okay, guys, let's get into sales. I don't want to waste time. Sales is the exchange of a commodity or service for money. I'm about to show you guys the money. So if you guys can type, show me the money in the chat box, right? Why I love social media, branding, and sales is because I look at social media as my vendor. It supplies me with the people. Social media may pay me a high level income, right? It pays a lot based on the demographics of my following on my all platforms. But guess what? I know that if social media is using my content that is reaching millions of people, to people that are maybe paying ads on Facebook, Instagram, in case you guys don't know, people that run ads on Instagram, it's Facebook running those ads. So if they are using that for people that run ads, why am I not using my people? So you don't just depend on your social media monetization, because people are running ads with the people that you are reaching, and the people are buying whatever ads people are doing. So this is why you need to have your own product that you offer, because leads converted become sales. How do you convert your followers, your clicks into cash? Those are your leads. So you need to build a lead generation system. Your followers, whatever they share, whoever they share to, that's what generates your leads. This is why you gotta comment back or even like people when they talk to you, right? Until a sale is made, a service has not been provided, right? Increased sales require consistent, defined sales process. All buyers are buyers. I really believe in this. Your offer must have urgency, right? Sales is the lifeblood of the organization. If you're maybe building a business that also helps others provide and offer the product that you sell, sales are what keeps an organization alive. Without the sales, there's no product moving, whether it's physical or it's digital, right? Majority of all sales are made with 8 to 12 contacts. So this is why you need to have urgency. Second sale is the most profitable and easiest, right? So I just want to show you guys. Yesterday, the easiest way to lose any deal is to also talk too much, right? The best closers listen 80% of the time and only talk 20% of the time. This is why I was talking about, if you've got a product or service that you offer, don't just focus on talking about your product the whole time. That's like marketing, making noise, and then the brand is invisible. The brand is also you being the listener and making the person that is interested in whatever that you offer feel valued, because if they feel valued, even by the time you talk, they're going to give you their money. So you make sure that we've got 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. You also have to listen twice as much as you speak, make people feel heard, make people feel valued, and then you provide a solution based on what they tell you, not what you're trying to sell. Because if you are trying to sell, it's about you, it's not about them. But when you listen to them and then you talk relating to what they have a problem to, that's how you close sales easier. If you guys see,
for the coaching,
this is yesterday.
Everything I mentioned, including the supplements, that's $1,300 once off for the 3 months of the program. Can you open your water? I just sent you a link now. If you open the link and scroll all the way down, you'll be able to see the details. Okay, alright. So I can do like one-time payment or monthly payment? 100%. Okay, great. Would you like to do that now? Yeah, I'm thinking of the presentation right now. Okay, great. Let me check that. It should notify me. Let me check on my laptop. Yeah, it has come in. I can see the payment, $1,300. Yeah, it definitely came in. Great. Congratulations. I'm very proud of you for taking a step forward.
Right? If you guys see, I spoke the most at the end of the video. I wish you guys were there like in real time, right? 80% of the 30-minute call I had with this client yesterday, before the call right now today, I was listening to her concerns about what she came for, and 20% is when I made my offer, but that converted into $1,300 in 30 minutes. So I don't need a lot of clients out of these millions of people. 3 clients a week, I already have $3,000 a week. 3 people, right? This is why your brand closes deals for you. Your offer is important, and how you market yourself. You may not be for everyone, because sometimes less is more. Less is more. I want to show you guys from September to today. If you guys see the gross volume in sales, this is not social media monetization. Just under $29,000, but this is less than 20 clients serviced. This is less than 20 high ticket clients. This is the power of building your personal brand, becoming a person of influence and value, a person that people can trust. When people know you, like you, and trust you, it doesn't matter what you sell. It doesn't matter what you sell. And the month is not even over. It's about to be a month-end wave right now this week. But this is less than 20 clients. 20%, let me say 50% of this $28,000 came from Facebook. People are sleeping on Facebook, and that is the ocean of clients that pay. 50% Facebook, 30% YouTube, 20% Instagram. People look nice on Instagram, but let me tell you, when it comes to them paying for a product or a service, it's the least converting. It's the least converting. So we're chasing aesthetics of Instagram. You're sleeping on platforms that have the people that you're looking for, right? That have the people you're looking for. Out of the 50% on Facebook, that 50%, 40% was the people we attracted, 10% was referrals. So if you saw on my second slide, the previous slide, I said the best sale is the second sale. So if you also take care of people that you get, not just take their money, they're gonna bring you way more people. So I love high ticket coaching and high paying clients. It's not where I started. I started with selling minimal products and services, but I wasn't focused on the money. Mr. Junior likes to say, work to learn, not to earn, because it's what you learn that eventually determines what you earn later. So I've always been working to learn, not to earn. and who I've become, what I've learned, determines what I earn right now. So the most important skill to develop is how to take care of a customer, how to keep a customer, and how to multiply customers. If you can take care of one person, it determines that you can definitely take care of 10 people. If you can take care of 10 people, you can take good care of 100 people, and you can keep about 80% of 100 people. But if you fail to take care of one person, even if you are given 10, even if you are given 100, even if you are given millions, if you fail to take care of one person, you're not going to be able to take care of 10 people. So it's not about needing more. It's about the skills you develop first, knowing how to get, because most money is made on retention and it's multiplied through referral. Because if you take care of one person, it leads you to more people. The same thing I said about social media. Stop ignoring people. Respond to people in the comment section, because those are the people that are going to share your content and help you become findable in whatever business that you want to build. Right? Great. I hope you guys are inspired. That's just some of the income from just sales alone. Social media pays about half of that, so you can do the math. When your name speaks first, the deal is 90% closed most of the time. So your repetition is what builds the leverage. Your personal brand builds trust, your business delivers proof, and that's how you close faster. The call that you guys saw yesterday, it was only 30 minutes, but it's my name, my brand, that closed the deal before the person even got on the call. By the time I made the offer, it wasn't only what I said on the call, but how I made that person feel before they even tried to inquire. Are you guys with me? So the right connection can save you 10 years of hard work, but you have to build it now. We've been 10 years, I've been close to 10 years, Junior's over 10 years in business. And let me tell you, the information we are giving you guys can help you become 10 years smarter without becoming 10 years older. So make sure you take a look at your surroundings too. What is your environment? What energy do you possess every day? And what is your element? If you look at your 3 E's, I call it the 3 E's, who do you surround yourself with? What do they talk about most of the time? You don't have to ignore people, but when you want to build your life, you want to build your business, you want to build your finances, make sure that 80% of the time you spend is around the people that are at least talking about growth, even if you're not doing the same thing, but you talk about growing and becoming better most of the time. And 20% with whoever that you love, but you know that you can't change them, but you love them, but they're not going to change your life. That's how you're going to change your life. Not trying to be for everybody, even with getting clients, but also how you manage your time. So check your environment, check your element, and check your energy every day. That's what's going to determine what's going to build your life and your business, right? Because if you surround yourself also with people smarter than you, that can change your life completely, because they've went through most of the things that you maybe don't have to go through, right? My growth sometimes seems fast, but it was actually slow at the same time, because I had to spend a lot of time learning. But it's me having a mentor that was way ahead of me mentally, financially, that helped me even know how to manage my finances better and not make a lot of mistakes. So a mentor cuts like the fat. If you've got steak, the mentor cuts the fat in the meat, and they give you that lean cut of meat. Right? So invest in mentors and the people that you surround yourself with, because they shorten your learning curve. I became, 6 years smarter without being 6 years older, which gave me quicker results at a slow and fast pace at the same time, because I didn't have to do some of the things that my mentor told me to avoid. I could only have specific things I could focus on and also apply whatever it is that I want to add to my growth. If your audience knows you, they'll trust your offers. Trust converts, so make sure you build your personal brand. Give yourself a message for your 2035 self. This is the message I would say give yourself today, right? Because 5 to 10 years from now, we're all going to arrive somewhere. The question is, are you going to arrive at a well-designed destination or an undesigned destination? You choose. So build your personal now, because it's the key in the future, Right, so I am done with my slides. I hope you guys got some value and you learned a lot, that it's more about who you are. If you want to attract attractive people, you need to become attractive. You want to attract powerful people, you become that first. You want to attract disciplined people, you become disciplined. You want to attract people that are skilled, people that can communicate. You want that thing that you want to attract first, no matter how long it takes you, because by the time you become a master of that, the attraction is a lot easier. The attraction is a lot easier. You guys get what I'm saying? So hope y'all got some, took screenshots of the slides. Make sure you apply some of these things. A lot of information, but applied over a long period of time can really make wonders in your life. So I don't know if you guys have questions. I'm going to open it up for Q&A, and then we're just going to wrap up the call with our final slides. So we can just see in the chat box whoever that has questions. Make sure you raise your hand, and then you're going to be unmuted.
Just stopping the slides. I think it's stop sharing. Yeah. Great. Do you guys have any questions? Any questions, or were you guys just lost in the sauce?
I own a dryer venting business. This is also a franchise. How can I market my business? Okay, can you unmute yourself, or do you just want us to answer the question?
Yeah.
I think it's better you unmute yourself so that we have a conversation with you. Very good question, because we actually don't only help people in fitness. I did take screenshots of the other businesses we helped. Do you have them?
No. Is it?
Okay, I'm unmuted.
Yeah.
Hi, Coach Nina.
How you doing?
Hi, Junior. I'm good. I'm your CN Walker that takes your 21-day
Oh,
threads.
amazing.
Great.
Great to have you here.
So, thank you so much. And so I own Dryer Vent Wizard, which is a franchise that I invested in a few years back. One of my biggest challenges is that social media is not my thing. I know that I need to get on there. I know I need to do something. Trying to get this business off the ground has been a challenge. And I know that part of the problem is I need to get out of my own way, because even just in life, I'm not on social media. So just trying to think about the advice that you guys have both given, and I've kind of taken some notes, but trying to see, I know I'm the brand. There's several other owners that are out there for Dryer Vent. It's called Dryer Vent Wizard. I'm Dryer Vent Wizard of Chino Hills, Ontario, and Corona. So just trying to figure out how I could take what you guys have shared and kind of implement that into my business model.
Great. So firstly, how did you find me? How did you come across me?
Facebook. I would always see your posts for you with you working out, and you have that great stomach that I think every woman wants. And so I was like, okay, I can listen to people that I can see the results, because I mean, some people can tell you things, and if I can't see it, I don't believe it. So trust is everything. So if I'm looking at you with the physique that I'm like, okay, she knows what to do to get where she's trying to go. So I'm going to listen to that. And out of all the coaches and all the different people that I've seen working out, you are the only one that caught my interest, because you're very simplistic and you're very genuine, and I see the results. So a lot of what you were saying is spot on in terms of trust and building emotion and the feelings of it all. No one has got me up in the morning at 6 trying to follow a YouTube to do a 21-day shed. So
Love it.
Got it, girl.
Great one. It's like you already gave the answers.
So, yeah, 100%.
And I like to say simplicity makes you a lot of money. Complexity only makes you seem smart. Right? So I make a lot of money from my simplicity, because I also use systems for people that also learn how to make money from what I do. Because I may be, let's say, well cooked in my head. I may know a lot, but the person that's trying to be inspired by me to make money is not going to learn everything that I've learned. So I always create a very simple solution, deliver it to a person, whether it's someone that wants to learn in business or a client, right? So you are saying you've never been on social media for this business, right?
Correct. I'll say my daughter initially set up a TikTok, and we did a couple of TikToks, and then she had to step away, for her own personal reasons, and she was the one that was kind of spearheading that. So then there's also some content that is posted from the brand itself. They own the Facebook page, and so their marketing department will go and just post basic content, basic videos, basic things, just to say that they're doing something. Other than that, I haven't really done anything on my own.
Great. So, like you said, you didn't find me talking too much about how I got the results, but you found me doing at least some of the activities that get me the results. So the key on how to position yourself, instead of only telling people about your cleaning company, right? It's a what?
Mm-hmm. Dryer vent cleaning.
Dryer vent cleaning. Instead of talking about dryer vent cleaning, you do the things that your products do. That's how you grab people's attention first. Like I made that example of 7 days a week. 5 days, you give people activities that catch their attention, right? 2 days in the week is where you provide the information, which converts the people that you already grabbed their attention. Because the videos that you can do, or let me say the content that you can put out there, can be content that grabs people, hooks people into your page first in terms of what your drying does. So you talk about what the drying does, not about the dryer.
Right. Are you familiar with dryer vent cleaning?
Not really. What does it do? You can elaborate.
Okay. So we service dryer vents. So a lot of times people don't realize that they need to clean their dryer vents at least once a year or every other year to avoid a possible dryer vent fire or to just maintain dryer efficiency. So sometimes if you're drying your clothes and you're running several cycles and it's not drying, people may assume that the dryer is deficient or something is wrong with the machine, when actually there may be a clog of lint in the actual vent line. So what my company does is we come out, we do an inspection. If we find that your vent line is clogged with lint, then we actually clean the vent line. So we can install a vent line. If you don't have one, we can reroute one if it's too long and it's not efficient, and we also repair them. So if you have a clogged vent line and the lint doesn't go out of the home when the dryer is in use, it'll begin to back up into the actual dryer itself. And that's where a dryer vent fire can ignite, because now you have lint that's extremely flammable next to the heating element inside the dryer. And that's where dryer vent fires can come from.
Great. So because you have a solution for the effect, like after everything has been caused, because you solve the effect, talk about the causes. Make your content about what causes that so that you grab people's attention. Are you with me? So you make your content be more focused on the cause so that people actually listen to you and be like, oh my God, maybe this is what's causing my machine to start giving me problems. What this lady is talking about. So you talk about your product, but what causes that, not the effect that you are selling, because they're already gonna look for the solution of the effect only if you tell them what it causes, because maybe most people don't know that their machines are already affected, like they have the effect that you have a solution for. So open their mindset based on, did you know that this is what happens when you wash your clothes? So you make your content more communicate with people about your machine solution, which is the solution that you provide that's for their effect, but talk about what causes that.
100%.
So would it be like, did you know, like, well, what about like, don't throw away your dryer just yet?
100%.
Right? Something like that. Is it taking you several cycles to dry a load of clothes? Don't throw your dryer out just yet. It could be a clogged dryer vent line.
100%.
Like
That's already grabbing attention.
That grabs attention.
Because the key is to grab attention. So strategically, I post workout videos, but I don't work out with my clients. I just grab their attention with my results. They come in the back end, and then I provide them a simple solution that gets them in shape in a simple way, but I'm not a personal trainer.
Yeah.
But I use the fitness and my results to just grab their attention, get them interested in what I have to offer, and then I provide the solution once I've caught their attention. But I don't talk about the solution the whole time.
100%. I just wanted to add a little bit of my 2 cents as well. Since social media, you need to have like for example, the 80-20 rule where you're giving out a lot of value. And so it's like during the week, if you are in a position to be documenting the actual work that you guys actually do, what I've seen on YouTube is that there's a lawn mowing company that goes and documents themselves cleaning people's lawns for free. And the strategy behind that, obviously from a business perspective, it doesn't make sense. Why would I go spend time mowing someone's lawn and I tell them it's absolutely free? But the psychology of human beings on social media, they want to watch someone giving value. So that person actually monetized their YouTube channel, going to mow people's lawns for free, but they get millions of views online. And because people are watching those people do a social responsibility, they share the content like crazy, but the person's income on the back end comes from YouTube and all the other platforms. And as they go viral, more people actually find out about his services and they actually start booking him for the actual cleaning services. So the front end is him offering free services. But guess what? There's a skill set of documenting that social media content, that because social media is an ocean, you have no idea who comes across that content, because we're also not in what I say social media, we're in interest media right now. So it doesn't really matter how many followers people have. If you're posting something that people are looking for, the people that you are looking for will then find you. But it first starts with simple framework of social media as well. So Coach Nina also offers social media coaching services. If, let's say, for example, you're not doing software or anything like that, but since social media is a skill set, there is work that she can help you with when it comes to really creating consistent content the whole time. Because social media is actually, it's one of the most important tools, because right now it's her abs that got you on the call, but you already communicated all the stuff that attracted you. So she already took notes that, hey, I need to protect my abs, but she's already telling you behind the scenes what she really focuses on, because you've watched her for a while, you know her, you like her, you trust her, and that's why you registered. So the psychology behind the reason why you're on this call is kind of like that same framework that you would need to get people to know, like, and trust you to then go onto your service. I hope that answers your question or gives you a bit more of a different opinion.
It does. It does. And I mean, the thing is, like you said, it's the did you know, it's the solving of the problem. Also, too, just not being familiar with using the platforms, because I don't get on Facebook and I don't go live and I don't do all those things. So then it's like, well, how's the best way to even create it? You know, so I know we can go on a job and record some things, but then what do you do with that recording, right?
Yeah.
How do you cut it up? How do you make it look interesting? How do you, all the other parts of, I can just go with my iPhone and record something, but creating something that's going to catch you, you know?
Great. So
that's the other part of it.
100%.
I think, I don't know if you still have other questions, because we're going to let Bugs Bunny ask a question. You can DM Coach Nina on Instagram.
Coach Nina Fit.
Coach Nina Fit on Instagram, and then maybe you guys will be able to chat from there, because on Facebook...
it's just fitness alone, but I do have other brands that convert into other business. So I don't just coach people on fitness. I also coach people on how to brand themselves online, how to create their business software. So I also have other niches. Facebook is just where I'm more positioned as a wellness coach. So that's what you can learn.
Gotcha.
Great.
All right.
Okay, I will hit you up and I'll just tell you it was me from the call.
Great.
Bugs,
Thank you both.
no, you're welcome. Bugs Bunny, over to you.
Yes, Sonny Bonani.
Hey.
I'd like to ask a specific question question pertaining to your program. Is SPA correct?
Yes, SPA, yes.
Okay. What comes with the program? I know you mentioned three different deals. The first two I'm interested in, which is the monthly, and then the secondary one, which was 47 or something like that.
49.
Okay, so we've got our Smart Profit Academy, and
This
we've
is
got
the monthly.
and then we've got Virtual Millionaires Secrets Community. So
He's interested in both.
So so this is where we are going to be having calls twice a month,
But he wants to know about this.
and then obviously in this community, because if you're looking for specific knowledge or anything in that community, you'll be able to message, and then we can create framework around the calls where we'll be sharing everything. And then the Smart Profit Academy.
He wants to know, what does it offer?
What does it offer? Okay.
What are the benefits?
Okay, so in the Smart Profit Academy, this is where you'll be able to get the simple framework that we use for either social media and scripts that you can use whenever if you are maybe in the fitness industry, just for illustrative purposes.
You can also make money. You can resell. Instead of developing your own software first in the beginning, you become what we call an affiliate of the Holistic Health Blueprint. To resell some of our digital products, like we've got books on how to master digital products, personal branding books, finance books. So you can be reselling those books. You earn yourself commissions. You can also sell cookbooks. You can sell gym programs. People that want gym programs either from home or the gym, you can also be reselling that as your own. Like once you're in the SPA, you get access, you have your own membership area, and you've got all the tools of the digital products that you can be selling to make yourself digital money online, digital revenue. Then eventually, because there's an ocean of people that are looking for most of those services, once you build up your finances and you feel like, okay, now I've also built my confidence in wanting to actually do more in business, you use the profits to invest in building your own system. That's the smartest way that you can do it, because we do have a couple of affiliates making themselves dollars weekly, daily, monthly from just selling cookbooks, gym programs, mastering money books, personal branding books, digital product mastery books for people that want to learn about digital products. So you sell the products as your own. They don't have our faces. You make yourself extra cash, and then if you have a bigger vision of building your own brand eventually, then you invest in the SW, because also with the SW you don't just get the system built for you, you also get the social media coaching on how to actually make your product sell. Hey?
And that's for the high ticket one, correct?
That's the high ticket.
That's the high ticket one. Yeah.
But you can use this to make money for the high ticket.
Because
that's exactly what I'm planning to do. So what comes with the high ticket is the processor or which is the system for the high ticket, and what else comes with the high ticket one?
You get the system, the mentoring on how to actually get great at making offers, because you need to learn how to make your product sell. So you get mentored on that, and also social media, how to position yourself on social media. Either you create new accounts that attract new people, because most of the time people have accounts that maybe have your friends and family, but your friends and family are not always going to be interested in buying what you have. They know the current version of you, not who you're trying to become. So you learn how to maybe create new accounts. You can see I'm not scared of starting anything from scratch, because I know that I've got a specific framework. So you also learn framework on how to position yourself online, and combine that with the system to make it convert the people, to make the system work for you.
So the nice thing with the tools that you would get here, since we are, for example, high ticket coaches, for example, if maybe you know people that would want the software done as well, as an affiliate, you would obviously get anything between 20 and 10% of any person that you would recommend for this.
Referral bonus.
We would still help the person. So you would leverage off of the skills that we've got. You just arbitrage with the tools that we've got to be able to help you earn a commission. So if someone's interested in software, social media, or fitness, or anyone that you may know, if you do then refer them with your link and they do end up taking any of these, you will always have an income on the side, knowing that you don't have to do the heavy lifting. All the heavy lifting has been done for you. You just have to obviously just recommend it with your own affiliate link. And then if the person enrolls, you'll be able to make yourself an income on the side.
100%. So to wrap it up, here you arbitrage our own product. Arbitrage is to use someone else's services or products as your own to make an income. Like us, network marketing, we arbitrage the products that we can't make ourselves, because the network marketing company we are in is already #1 in the world and we love it. So we arbitrage with the products. We also help others arbitrage the products by building an organization. However, we know that it's not our business. So we also are interested in helping people found their own businesses. So you can be an affiliate, you arbitrage until you can eventually, if you do have a vision of building your own business. So we're not going to hide from you that you arbitraging, but you can also come here and create leverage and also help others arbitrage off of your own system if they don't have the means to start their own. Yeah. So you build like an ecosystem. This is basically a wealth generator.
Okay. So I think we were more interested on the social media one, which is, I think it's the virtual millionaire one. I think that's the one we were basically asking about, but we got, confused.
Okay.
So can you please touch base on that one a little bit, so we know what it is about?
You mean this one, the high ticket?
No.
Yes, no, the
Social
VMS.
media loan.
Yes, that was the one we were interested in. However, we kind of confused the both.
Everything. Okay, he didn't put it here, but for social media alone, it's $1,000. And then if you add the system, this is what makes it $2,500.
So this is
because you get the coaching, you get like one-on-one calls also where you get everything done for you if you add the system. But even social media, you get the one-on-one mentorship. You get the framework created for you and you're walked through the journey in 3 months, basically.
And then if you've got social media accounts, since, for example, we're reaching hundreds of millions of people every single month, we use our organic audience and drive those leads to your social media to get you findable. So the most important thing is not having the billboard in the desert. It's to make sure that if you set up your billboard, we make sure we bring the traffic to your billboard. So everything of ours is always about positioning. You'll be able to leverage off of either the skills or the network we have or the tools that we have. This one is just a new initiative that literally is launching literally today, but this is where we're going to be having calls twice a month for like 30 to 40 minutes, and you'll be able to have like just added value from there, because obviously most of our time is actually dealt with these clients.
High ticket.
Yeah, with our high ticket clients. This is just more like to make sure on the value chain, anyone is accommodated. Someone that is still learning at the beginning, they don't have the tools or the income here first, but they'll be able to leverage off of the knowledge and systems that we have.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Great.
And then if you have more questions, you can still contact Coach Nina on her Instagram account.
Coach Nina Fit.
Coach Nina Fit.
Got it.
All right.
Where are you guys from?
I think they said Cali.
Oh, great.
Bucky's, over to you.
Hi, Junior and Coach.
Hi.
My question is regarding, can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Yeah. Yes, my question is directed to Coach. It's regarding Facebook. I wanted to know if she's ever had a Facebook account banned and how did she get it back?
Okay, so I've never had account banned, simply because it's I don't put what causes the account to be banned in the first place. Do you have an idea what causes an account to be banned?
Oh, Austin. Okay, perfect.
Bucky's? You can unmute
him again.
Like the content. Sometimes like if I'm advertising like crypto, that's when like I get Facebook flags me.
Do you put links in your captions?
Yes, I do.
So stop putting links in your captions. One of the reasons you get banned is if you put links in your captions. So if you want to promote something that you want people to take interest in or buy, write the caption that, yes, hooks them on what you're trying to offer, and then put the link either in the comments, or you go automate your DMs and say, DM me this word, and then you automate the link in the inbox, or you put the link in the comments, not on your caption. So most of the time you can be banned because you're either copywriting someone's content, or people are reporting you, or you're putting links in your captions.
Or you're not following the community guidelines as well. So for example, just go inbox Coach Nina on Facebook now, and you'll probably get a response already, because the systems have already been set up to get a response, and then you see that the response leads you to the system that where you'll be able to actually see that if you are doing like you said, crypto and all of that, it should lead them to whatever product or service you're offering. That someone wanted to share. Was it you, Tabang? Tabang, do you have a question? You're welcome, Bakis. So, yeah.
Who is it?
No.
Are we done, guys?
Yeah.
Everybody done with questions? We all good?
Yeah. So, any of you guys, with anything that we've mentioned today, I think let's take it to social media. So you guys can either inbox me, Junior Koza, on Instagram, or Coach Nina Fit.
Or you join this
Instagram.
group. I'll add a link in the chat box to join the group.
Either a group.
They can join it
or
now.
Chat box.
I'll send the link in the chat box.
You'll send the link in the chat
group
box.
link
Okay,
in
so
the
Nina's
chat
about to
box.
send the link in the chat box, and then we'll be able to help anyone with anything. But I hope you guys got value. We gave this all out for free. We actually believe in helping people get this information, and you guys have no idea how simple it is to get yourselves set up. Okay, we've got Kathy that wants to ask a question. Kathy, let me unmute you. Now I hear you.
I just want to say thank you very much for all the teaching that you have provided us today. It's very, very helpful. I'm still confused about the spring offer that you provide. I'm not sure if you'll be able to. I know you want to talk about it, but I'm still confused. I'm just wondering if you can please go through
Recording
it
in
so I can have
progress.
more clarity. In terms of what's being provided, and if what offer would be best for me.
Okay, so we've got our Smart Profit Academy, where you'll be able to get our tools that will help you be able to. Arbitrage just basically means you'll be able to sell to different markets all around the world at the same time, meaning that you're not limited to the country that you are in to make an income, because we've already built a software system that allows you to use the tools and the people that you know to be able to use our tools to earn an income, either through selling our digital products like either our ebooks, books on building a personal brand, mastering digital products, mastering your finances, or if you're going to sell cookbooks or gym programs, but you can sell them as your own from there. And the commissions are anything between 40 and 50% for the low ticket digital products. But if you know someone that would want to have the same systems that we've got, and they want to use that system, if someone, let's say for example, was to get this software done, you'd be able to use the Smart Profit Academy tools to be able to get the people to either invest in this. If they invest in this, you'll earn an income. Then we've got the Virtual Millionaires Secrets community, where I'll be hosting a call twice a month, just 30-minute calls at $7 a month, and we'll be covering various topics, almost kind of like the framework that I went through today, just to make sure you understand where you're positioned in the financial industry, what you can do with your personal credit as well. Then you can obviously leverage off of our Smart Profit Academy as well, but all these tools will be available for you. So you've got the mentorship, That's available at least twice a month. And you also have the tools that you can be a part of as well. Then the last one would be the software, where we can build a software for anyone that wants it done for them, with the social media coaching. And we teach them the AI, the automation, the one-on-one coaching, and how to help the person be able to build their own wealth generator. That's $2,500 and it's 90 days worth of coaching, and our team will be able to assist you with getting that one set up.
Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Okay, great.
Is your question answered? Are you happy?
Yeah, I'm happy, and I'll send you a message in Instagram.
Great. I also just shared a WhatsApp link for those of you guys that would maybe want specific links that actually do explain what each category offers. In the WhatsApp group, there will be a link for this, a link for this, and a link for this that gives you guys brief context so that you understand exactly what each category offers in written format and testimonials and examples. So in the WhatsApp group, there will be links for all these 3 categories where you can have better understanding as to which offers what and how. Are you guys clear? Great.
Yeah, I saw the WhatsApp link.
Great. So you can DM me and also check the WhatsApp group. We're going to be sharing different links for each category in the WhatsApp group.
Okay. How much is the Smart Profit Academy? It's $49 for the year. And it's $49 once off for the year. You get the tools. And then it's the software done for you service, our high ticket coaching. That is $2,500. Smart Profit Academy is just, there you got it. Perfect. So I think everyone else is good for now. And if you guys got value, we've got Tabang. Tabang, over to you.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Thank you. You once spoke about creating a global omnipresence. Is that monetized?
You said, pardon?
Global omnipresence.
Uh-huh.
We all monetize that on social media.
Yeah, everything of ours is monetized. Facebook pays us, YouTube pays us, TikTok pays us, our niche accounts pay us, our software pays us, our network marketing business pays us, our software affiliates pay us, Smart Profit. Like, we've got multiple flows of income everything of ours is monetized.
Yeah, but social media does pay, and it pays really well, but you would also want to use it to provide a service to the people that follow you if you do have services, but it can also change your life if you don't have any passion that you can convert into a purpose by helping people. You can earn a career level income on Facebook. On the virtual millionaire conference we had in March, I did share like a Facebook check for those of them that were there. It actually went way up from the time in March. I don't know, for whoever that was at the VMC, they can share how many dollars they saw in the month. On Facebook in March, it has actually almost doubled since then.
Yeah, Facebook, basically it pays there we go, there's Coach Albia. The Facebook check was $8,000. So Facebook monetization alone was $8,000, but it's what we are doing with Facebook that's more important than Facebook, because obviously income does go up and down and up and down, but what you want is control over what you do off the platform. So we joined the platform to find customers. So it's like Facebook is paying us to get customers for our actual business. That's how we positioned ourselves for.
Hi, I'm a Forex trader. I help people. I want to help building my brand. I want to build my brand, accumulate more profits. I can sell a course and mentorship. 100%. You can create a course from whatever that you are good at, making sure that you also show the results that it creates for you, because that's what's going to build trust. So you can definitely build your brand talking about Forex, why it's great, why you prefer Forex, not sell Forex. Grab people's attention, get them to be interested in the topic first. Then if they want to find out more about what you have to offer, then you can provide a course or sell mentorship. I hope that answers your question, Sean.
Was that workbook?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's Sean. Then workbook is saying, is it best to have different social media pages where you create different content? If yes, different platforms. What is the best tool to use that can help manage the platforms without having to do more on one platform and less on the other? It depends on the framework that you have, like in terms of what type of content you want to put out on a daily. I post similar content that I have on Facebook, on YouTube, but not the same videos on the same day, because you still want people wanting to be following you on different platforms, so it mustn't feel like they're seeing the same thing over time. So you need to have a framework. If you want to be posting the same content on multiple platforms, don't post the same thing. Maybe if you posted something today and it grabbed people's attention on Facebook, keep creating more content. That content you repurpose in a different order on another platform.
Correct. And then, Bakis, I see you got a question again, or was it old hand?
It's again. Thank you, Junior and Coach. My question now is for Junior regarding YouTube Shorts. Is it possible to grow a YouTube channel using YouTube Shorts? Because I see like you have nice stuff on Instagram. I don't know if you've used YouTube Shorts to grow your YouTube channel.
The person you should be asking, honestly speaking, is Coach Nina. But right now, over the last 3 months, Nina went from literally 20,000 subscribers to 130,000 subscribers.
144.
144. It's growing that quick on Shorts. So she's growing her audience with Shorts. She nurtures her leads with live streams. And then I just got back onto YouTube recently because I stopped posting on YouTube for 3 years. So I need to re-engage my audience and start attracting the new customers as well. But I am posting Shorts on Instagram. So obviously Instagram is just for the people that have known me over time. But the truth is, the future is going to be more on YouTube and Facebook. Keep on still using Instagram.
YouTube helps you build your business. YouTube
Yeah.
and Facebook helps you build your business if you have a business. Instagram is more of like a news reporting platform.
Yeah.
But you can convert people on Instagram, but the percentages are lesser than Facebook and YouTube. It converts more quality people.
Yeah. So what we are going to do now is obviously we've already sent everything in the chat. And if you guys...
What daily habits or routines have contributed most to your success? That's a question. It's repeated, so I want you to see. What daily habits and routines have contributed most to our success?
Okay. First and foremost, number one, what we do when we wake up, well, this is just specific to us now. When we wake up, we don't look at our phones for the first 30 or 40 minutes, because once you start your day by looking at your phone, whatever you watch first hooks you. You could end up on the wrong content that starts your day. So we focus by investing in ourselves first. So when we wake up in the morning, we do self-investment first. Then we control what we are in control of. Then look on what's the outside from there. So that would be us doing some self-investment, eating correctly, maybe getting a workout out the way first. Then afterwards, we then check our businesses and everything else afterwards. But I don't know about you, but the first thing that I did that were important on my come up in my early 20s, I used to wake up back then at like 4 or 5 a.m. in the morning, just start my day early, invest before traffic of the day gets overwhelming. It's just that I've got systems now where I don't have to wake up early in the morning, but I think once you win the day early and you focus on what you want to focus on without people disturbing you, you are more in control of your day, where you control your day instead of the day controlling you. So I can go into many different ways of answering the question, but the most important thing is just making sure that you've got control of your time, because you're buying back your future if you're waking up a bit earlier to focus on what we are all in control of first. Just have 3 simple habits that you can do each and every single day that are easy to do, but knowing that they are also easy not to do. It is easy to work out. It is also easy not to work out. It is easy to skip meals. It is also easy not to skip meals. So you have to choose your hard.
The things that are easy to do are also easy not to do.
It's just know that do what's hard first so that your life becomes easy, because if you always do what is easy, your life will be hard later. It's called karmic debt or opposites attracting. So if you do it hard now, it becomes easier later. If you do it easy now, or vice versa. If you do what is hard now, it's easier later. Yeah. So I did want to say, if you guys got value from our live stream today, if there's anything that inspired you, you can just tag us on social media, give us a video testimonial and tag us on social media. We'll repost it.
Yeah, how does one become part of the Smart Profit Academy? So make sure that if you are interested in reading and seeing visually what all of these categories are, you join the WhatsApp group in the chat box. I'll just repaste the WhatsApp group link again. Then you can join the group. You'll be able to find the links there. Another tip for those of you that want to grow Instagram, YouTube can also actually grow your Instagram, because when people find you on YouTube and you've got your Instagram details there, they're going to look you up more on Instagram. All these platforms, once you get good and grow properly on one platform, you also do become more findable on other platforms. What I've seen with my fitness account is that most people on my fitness account on Instagram actually found me on YouTube. Then they checked me out on Instagram. Then they followed me on my fitness account. That's how they also get to join some of the coaching programs. You both are great. A beautiful couple, add value to one another. Blessed. Thank you so much. We appreciate it, guys. If the questions are over, thank you so much for being here. I hope you really did get value, because we are really inspired by the idea of helping people, like I mentioned earlier on. So make sure that you commit to whatever it is that is in your mind. You let it out. You figure the rest out later. Don't overthink anything. Fail forward. People are going to talk. They're going to laugh at you in the beginning. But guess what? When it's famous to support you, they'll still be clapping for you. So don't think about what other people think about you. Be more concerned about what you think about yourself. So yeah, thank you.
We've got last question. How do you post on social media consistently without getting burnt out or having to think about more content ideas?
You can content stack. You can set up 1 or 2 days in your week that you take more content. I'm mostly coaching and living my life. Like, my life is in private. My social media is mainly my business. I post consistently, but I'm not doing all of that every single day. So there's days where I stack content. Then I have a scheduled way of having those content go out. I spend less than 10 minutes on each platform almost daily, unless I'm live or I've put 30 minutes into responding to comments. So it's content stacking, setting up a day where you give yourself time to create the content that you would maybe dash out in the week, because you can schedule posts. And then you want to make sure that you also put the time to engage with your people on your posts. But yeah, I'm not more controlled about the traffic that's happening on social media, because I put time into coaching people and doing other things for my life. So we don't like to live to work. We work to live.
Yeah, because the social media content is working when you are not. So it's the more valuable thing to be building.
Yeah. So you can content stack. I hope that answers your question.
Yep. Like I said, if there's anything valuable, any quotes or anything, you can just tag us on social media. I'll be reposting whatever. If you've learned anything, a video testimonial would be great. Thank you so much for being on the call. This is our first free event. And thank you so much for supporting us on our first free event. We usually have paid events, but this is something that was just itching, and we just
love to give back.
Yeah.
Or give value, not even give back.
2026. All the best, guys.
Don't wait for 2026 to change, guys. You don't need a new year. You just need a new mind. So let's get it. See you all in the group, for those of you that are going to be joining the group, and wishing you all a productive week ahead.
can allow.
Turn mute.
Yep. Peace out, guys. Thank you.
Recording stopped.
Goodbye. You ended the call?
Call ended. YouTube ending now. Right?
No, not yet.
Okay.
What's up, guys? I hope you guys learned and you got value on this call. Make sure you like, you share, and you subscribe. And for those of you that need more details, if there's anything that caught your attention, whether you're watching this later or you're catching it now, make sure to inbox me or DM me on Coach Nina Fit on Instagram and Junior Koza on Instagram. If you found value here, make sure you like, you subscribe, and you stay tuned for more value and more holistic growth and lifestyle. See you guys on the flip side. I've got a new challenge for November, so I'll be launching that in the YouTube community.